Hey, what's going on, guys? Colin here with Red Beans and Dice. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of Dead of Winter, a Crossroad game. So this is a 2 to 5 semi-cooperative game, and when I say semi-cooperative, that means that there's actually going to be a possible traitor aspect part of this game. You will draw objectives for the people that play, and you'll need to accomplish that, but one of those cards mixed in there could potentially be a traitor that's trying to sabotage the colony or the community. I'm not sure exactly what it's called there, but you could either have everybody playing together, or you could have everybody playing together and one potential evil villain trying to mess everything up and sabotaging objectives and making everything harder for everybody. So I really like that aspect about it. And then I want to give a huge shout out to the Dragon's Horde. They are in Lawrence, Kansas, 11th and Pennsylvania, and they sold me this wonderful game. They have such a wide, amazing selection. If you're ever in the area, please stop by and give it a little gander, a check out. All the games are recommended and have been played by DJ, who works there, who is just absolutely amazing. He actually went ahead and threw in this really cool little expansion survivor, Rodney Smith, or Rodney. So this is actually the guy from Watch It Played. He has a very popular channel, YouTube channel, reviewing and giving how to play tutorials, mostly for board games. And he's a little Mountie there. He's Canadian, I believe. So, and these are what all the little survivors that you get to pick from are going to look like. They're going to have their little standees, and then it's going to give a little card of their abilities. I believe this is influence, how popular they are, and then what they can do down over here. So let's crack this box open and see what's in here. I'm probably not going to get into this card here, but DJ threw this over to me on the side as a free little complimentary thing. So thank you so much, DJ, and go check out the Dragon's Horde, 11th and Pennsylvania. Great shop, really great atmosphere, a lot of selection. Do it. Okay, so let's get this cracked open, and I always like taking this off because it reduces the glare quite a bit. And then you're going to get weapons, you're going to get gas, food, all sorts of different things that are going to help you survive as a colony and progress the game along. I've watched a couple of playthroughs online, and the game just looked absolutely amazing. I'm sure that this game is much better, as most are, with 3 to 5 players as opposed to just the 2. I'm not exactly sure how that would work, because if there's 2 players and there's a traitor, then you know, you're basically going to know who the traitor actually is. Oh wow, okay, there's more plastic in here. So I'll try to keep some of the glare down. I apologize about that, but over here it looks like we have a amazing little, let's see here. We got a rule book that isn't looking too bad. Okay. Give a little, what does that say? Stop if you want to teach, Plaid Hat Games, watch a video. Okay. They probably have a nice little video of some suggestions. So, okay, they got nice little things here. Let you know what's going on. And then some of the survivors are very, very funny, as you can see here. That looks like a crazed old man that's dressed as Santa Claus, and you'll be fighting against, with this die little here, the exposure dice. You'll be taking wounds or getting frostbite possibly, or even what's worse is, I think the worst one is getting bit. You can actually have your survivors turn into zombies, and then they can infect other people. So you'll have a couple different locations that you're going to be searching for things at, and then you'll also have your colony over here with your survivors that you draw, and then places where the zombies can potentially build up, and then there are barricades that you can build. I'm not exactly sure how they work 100%, but yeah, I'll have to look into that a little bit. But the rulebook looks nice. It's actually not too thick, so not very intimidating, so that's good. Over here we have some of the tokens that I was talking about, and everybody talks about this. You know, it's such a simple little aspect, but this is the first player token right here, is this really cool knife. So, punch it out real fast. You know, hey, nothing cooler than that. Look at that bad boy. So that'll be the first player token. We have some zombie tokens over here. These are noise, I believe, food. There's a bunch of little standees. There's nothing to be painted. There's no models, all standees. So that's pretty cool. With me, everything comes fully painted. That's a joke. Okay. And we have some of our survivors here. As you can see, they're very, very unique. This guy looks like Danny DeVito a little bit, I'm not going to lie there. And then you can get a dog. I think the dog's name is Lucky. I watched a video where, where the player with Lucky was actually the traitor. I thought that was absolutely hilarious. So we got some wound tokens. Each survivor can take 3 wounds. I know that for a fact. I do know things. Okay. We got more zombies, lots of zombies. I think there's 16 survivors, and with DJ giving me that Rodney Smith one, that will be 17, I think. I could be wrong on that. A little bit of glare there. Sorry about that, guys. But, oh, wow, this is nice. This is actually, this is a good feel. I believe this is the, whoop, yep, there it is. That'll be the board. It's nice and glossy. It's got a good texture, firm to it. And it's a pretty compact game. You know, besides this and a couple of the locations and then a couple of your little character cards and maybe a gun here or there, I don't think it's too bad. So that is that. I know you can get survivors, and then there's also just little tokens that count as empty survivors, and you're going to have a food count. You're going to be doing your crisis cards, which are horrible, and they come each round. Main objective, I am not 100% sure there. Waste is once you use items or I can't remember exactly, but you don't want this to get too full. I remember that being a problem in one of the videos. So that'll be something I'll have to look into. Oh, and then a big thing here, rounds. You have the rounds. Some missions are a little shorter, and then some are a little longer, and then you have the morale down here. When anybody dies, this goes down, and maybe there's ways to bring it on up, but I haven't gotten that far, so bear with me. Okay, all right, we have some really cool cards over here that hopefully I don't take 10 years to open. I can just get in here. About to start using my teeth. Okay, so these are the survivor cards, and maybe there's some extra ones in there too. We have all of our survivors. Oh, there's that Lucky, or Sparky, I'm sorry. I called the dog the wrong thing. Okay, the wrong name, whatever. But you can see they're very unique survivors. They each have a special ability, I believe, at the bottom. There's the search ability, how well they can search, how well they can take out zombies, and then their influence ability at the top. So unfortunately, you know, the dog is just a dog, and it is a smart dog. That's what it says. But he's low on the totem pole, and I think at some point the low man and or woman and or dog has to go and die at a certain point. But I really like all the different Forrest Plum. There he is. He looks crazy. But there's different survivors, different abilities, and you'll randomly draw, I think, 2 or 3 of these and go through the mission like that. So there we are with that. And oh wow, okay, there's a lot of dice here. Really nice ones, very small, looking good. I'm not 100% sure why you'll need all of those, but hey, you know, they came with the game. There they are. Okay, we got some standees for the 100 million thousand little pop-outs that we got. Not complaining. Good to have bags, good to have standees. Bags on bags on bags. Got it. And then, ooh, here's the bad boy. This is the exposure dice, I believe it was called. So frostbite, that is bad. You take a wound, I believe, right off the bat, and then each round you keep taking wounds. I think there's a way to heal it. I'm not 100% sure. And then that's the other really bad one right there. That is being bitten by a zombie, I believe. These are just wounds right there. That one is getting bit by a zombie. And that is, I think that essentially kills you right there. And then you have a choice of what to do, actually, as to whether you want to roll again and try to survive, or you can just kill off one more survivor and it ends, or I'm not 100% sure. I could be messing that up. But cool looking dice, really good. Yep, there it is. And then we have right down here some crossroad cards. Let's get into this. I'm actually doing a pretty good job of cracking these open on screen. So, yeah, here we go. Wow, that's a big stack. And then I believe the person to the left of the first player token will draw this and keep it secret. And let's see here. There's a couple different things. If the player controls Daniel and there's at least one helpless survivor at the colony, one of the helpless survivors is found murdered. Apparently, the unlabeled canned food murdered. Apparently, for an unlabeled canned food, remove one helpless survivor from the game. Okay, helpless survivors aren't that bad. You kind of want them out of there. They don't do much. Unless, I guess they do lower morale, but at the same time, you don't have as many mouths to feed. So there's different little things that you can draw from here. And it looks like, wow, there's a lot of them too. So a lot of different varieties. And then there's options that go along with it. We'll get into that a little bit later. Maybe when I do a review of this game, I will kind of tell you whether or not I like these. So there's that. Then over here we have, let's see here. Oh, these will be the, I think these are objective cards. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so let's check these bad boys out. We have betrayal cards. I am not... Okay, we got secret cards. You can take a vote, I believe, at the end of the turn. And if you think somebody is the traitor, and exile them, and then they get a separate set of special rules that they have to abide by. I'm not 100% sure of what that entails, but there is that. Looks like we have a couple of different setups for different scenarios. Over here you have the victory conditions, how long it usually will take, and then morale starts at 7. It's going to tell you what to do and then what you need to do to win the scenario there. So, and I think you'll randomly draw one of those each time. So that, and then I think these are the secret cards where you have your little mission, and then maybe the traitor cards are in here. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see here. Okay, betrayal. Maybe let's look at the back of these. Yeah, these are the ones. So I think it's 2 times the amount of players. So if there was 3 players, you would take 6 cards maybe, and then you would put 1 betrayal card into that. So there's potentially an aspect of betrayal in the game, and somebody can sabotage the game while trying to be slick and pretend like they're not a jerk. So, okay, we have different locations here. I think these are, I'm not sure what these are. Let's get them open. And I think that these are search cards that you're going to get with each location. So you have the search cards for the library. Okay. Yeah, I think these are just search cards. I'm not going to go through all of them because there is a bunch, but you'll put them on the appropriate locations. Got the library. You got some item cards. Yep, that's what it's looking like. Put those to the side. Over here we have some more search cards that will go with the location that it's telling you to go to there. And then over here it looks like we have some more basic food cards and things along that lines. I'll crack this open. Let's see. I didn't see any. I know you can get items, weapons, and different things like that. So let's see if we can check that out. Okay, I got that open. Didn't have to use my teeth like a savage. Okay. Yeah, you can get... And then, you know, the police station would probably be a good place to have a gun, whereas if there's like a cafeteria or someplace like that, it probably has a better... yeah, here we go. Okay, police station. There's some guns over there, and equip once per round. When this survivor performs attack, do not roll for exposure. So I think you can kill zombies normally, but you have to roll for exposure, just basically simulating the danger of killing zombies and attracting noise. So there is that. We have some night vision goggles. Okay. Beginning of each round, roll 1 additional action die. Okay. Got it. And then at the beginning of each round, you will roll your survivors, how many you have, +1, and then you'll have that in your pool, and depending on your role, you can do different objectives on the character sheets that you have. So say if you have a 3, you can perform one of these actions over here. That's just how that works. And if you get a low number, that kind of sucks. So there's going to be people that are, he's actually pretty good at attacking and searching, I believe, unless you need a low number. I can't remember exactly, but you say you roll a 3, a 1, and a 5, then if you're meeting the needs of the search or the attack, then you can use one of those dice to perform that action, and that's just how that works. Okay, well, looks like we are all done. No more to search. So that was Dead of Winter, a Crossroad Games. Once again, thank you so much for the cell DJ at the Dragon's Horde. I had a great time talking to you about the game. Unfortunately, I probably won't do a playthrough since I need about 2 to 3 to 4 players to do that. I'll probably just play a couple games with my buddies and I can give you guys an appropriate review, but from everything I've seen, this looks like an amazing game and I can't wait to play it. Thank you so much for watching. If you've actually played this game before, hit me up in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys, and have a great day.